Dear friends, as we look back at the culmination of yet another academic year, let us be grateful to God Almighty for leading us safe and secure, even in the midst of pandemic. After 2 years of school at home, students and parents were a bit apprehensive about the process and programs of the current academic year. By the grace of God and with the proper preparation, periodic evaluation and meticulous accomplishment, Christ School could be an eventful, exciting and fascinating home-away home for our students. Teachers could rise above the challenges to face the new normal with periodic training, preparation, diligent and dedicated work. At the beginning of this academic year, with the grand opening of a new campus for the State Board, the CBSE section was blessed with the complete ambience of an excellent building and all its facilities. Though it was the 6th academic year since the inception of Christ's CBSE section in 2017, it is the first year of a separate experience as a separate entity. The members on the staff experienced a new challenge as the CBSE section has to stand alone as a unit, which was appropriately carried over the wings of the State Board for past 5 years. Yet I am proud to say that we have overcome the timely challenges and forwarded much through the well-organized path. Students and parents enjoyed the freedom, and together the CBSE section could achieve much in academic, culture, sports and various other fields. Each one who worked for the accomplishments has much to say about the process and the result of the program. Let us listen to the staff and students about their tremendous performance and marvelous achievements. Over to you, the real heroes and heroines.
You are the light of the world is the motto of Christ School. It is taken from the Holy Bible, Matthew chapter 5 verses 14. Our school imbibes on the integral growth and the total formation of the human person by leading the life in a righteous path. It approaches on awakening every child to be the light of the world by inculcating character excellence, rational proficiency, mental and spiritual supremacy. It is a fostering ground for the holistic development of every child to spread their radiance for the growth and excellence in the society.
We began the academic year by conducting orientation sessions for our teachers. On 20th May 2022, Mr. Justin Thomas, an NLP trainer, conducted a session on different teaching learning approaches and how to help the students in their needs. On 27th and 28th May, two highly qualified resource people, Mr. George Karnikal and Professor Tommy Cherian, conducted an innovative and interactive session to enable teachers to learn more about being a teacher and paradigm shift of teachers from ordinary to an extraordinary. It was a fruitful session to us.
The academic year 2022-23 started on 30th May. We had inaugural function presided by Reverend Father Tommy Katamplil CMI, the Chief Guest, Reverend Father Principal, Reverend Father Correspondent, Reverend Father Finance Administrator, teachers and non-teaching staff. My fellow Christites were excited to come to school after 2 long years of COVID situation. The program included invocation song, lighting of the lamp, prayer session and the inaugural address by the dignitaries.
Our school begins with a morning assembly which brings upon the almighty blessings on us for the day. We also share daily news, thought for the day and celebrate the birthday celebrants by singing a song. Then, to build the patriotism, we end the assembly with a national anthem. We begin the first period with a class prayer. Each period takes place for 40 minutes where the teachers spend their quality time by giving us valuable knowledge of various subjects to us. Apart from these, we also have PE, art and craft clubs and activities with our teachers' guidance. The dispersal ends with a prayer to thank God for giving us such a fruitful day.
Oath for hope and oath for change. The school decided to organize a cabinet election
to elect responsible leaders to help and bring out the best for their fellow Christites and school. Students of grades 6, 7 and 8 gave nominations for the posts such as head boy, head girl, LCA secretary and sports captain.
The school cabinet election for the academic year 2022-23 was conducted on 13 June for the offices of head boy, head girl, LCA secretary and sports captain. My dear fellow Christites were excited about being able to select capital leaders who would be suitable role models to the student community with their votes. They voted for their leaders based on the canvassing conducted by the participants, followed by the house captains for the houses such as red, green, blue and yellow were elected on 18 June with the students' vote. On July 14, 2022, the school's meritorious young talents were given the authority to lead the institution with commitment, confidence and competence. The investiture ceremony began with the school flag hoisting by Reverend Father Principal. Reverend Fathers pinned the badges on and gave the sashes to the cabinet members and the house captains. The cabinets promised their duties by signing in the agenda and entire leaders took an oath.
Staff meeting is one of the regular sessions held every month for the teachers to discuss the advancement of the institution and bring out various aspects for the betterment of the students' growth. This is an opportunity for the management and the teachers to understand the pros and cons of the happening. At the same time, to open the doors for solution.
A good education can change anything. A good teacher can change everything. The teachers training program are conducted at regular intervals over the span of the academic year in order to facilitate the creation of an interactive platform that provides the adequate training required to take classroom teaching to the next level. The first session was conducted by the highly qualified resource persons, followed by the other trainings such as Smartboard, EDIZAP, psychological understanding of the students, and ERP system by NTAP.
Our CMI vision is to prepare our students to be the leaders of tomorrow. From 18th to 20th of August, a training program titled Know Yourself, Know Your Potential was organized by the school for the 8th standard students. It was conducted by Mr. Justin Thomas, renowned HR trainer and NLP master practitioner. The aim of this session was to bring out the overall improvement in the field of academic and co-curricular activities. Leadership, study skills, as well as memory techniques also were part of the training. It was one of the best and fruitful sessions for us.
The staff updating programs are conducted at regular intervals to update the teachers with their classroom teaching. It is a platform which leads to constant improvement in the teaching-learning process. The sessions are power-packed with creative ideas and thoughts which empower the teachers towards their potential. Teachers were updated on topics such as the influence of the school and home environment on the young learners, art integration and inclusive education in schools, and teacher, the role model in imparting value education to students. This updating happens once in a month.
Our school follows the CBSE pattern. According to the Central Board of Secondary Education examination pattern, the academic year is divided into 2 terms. Each term, 2 periodic assessments will be conducted and the term will conclude with an examination. This examination helps the students to keep up to date with the lessons taught. This also provides the students to gain academic achievements such as A+ certificate to keep up the goal of studying and encourage others to improve in their academics. Currently in our school, we have completed 3 periodic assessments and a half-yearly examination.
Parent-teacher interaction is the most important one-to-one session which is conducted as a common platform where the teacher and parents could come together to discuss students' performances and devise ways to enrich their learning experience. In this, the most amazing part of the meeting is the open house PTA with active participation from the parents who contributed feedback and suggestions for the smooth working and progress of the school. We have conducted 2 one-to-one PTA and an open house PTA.